Okay, what's up, y'all? This is Lovely by Nature, and welcome back to my channel, where we do like to talk all things ranging from natural hair, lifestyle, mental health, family, motherhood, all that good stuff. So if that's something that you're interested in, you should definitely go ahead and subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Gotta choose someone, then it must be her. She been here since day one. I guess I'm at the call.
So as you can see, I have a guest. This is my fiance, James.
Yes.
And I don't even know what this video is supposed to be about because he just said, let's just record something, and he didn't tell me what he wanted to talk about. So, what are we talking about?
Today. Let's talk about today.
Let's talk about today.
Yeah, let's talk about what happened with us.
Okay.
You know, I kind of figured that with today, it kind of shows people what makes relationships work.
Okay, cool. You want to start off first, or do I need to start off?
No, you can start off.
Okay.
Or I can start off. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want, fiance.
Okay, fiance. So, today, we decided to go to the, what's it called?
The Illumination Parade.
The Illumination Day Parade. It's in Norfolk, Virginia. So if you guys live in this area, you should have definitely went to it. And if not, you should go next year. Because it was cool, but it was cold. But anyways, so before we went there, we stopped at Walmart to get an umbrella. What? Am I skipping parts?
Nah. But to start off, it's always two sides to one story. All right. I apologize. Continue, fiance.
Okay. So this is my side of the story then, okay?
Okay.
So we stopped at Walmart to get an umbrella, and our child, she was already acting up before we even walked into Walmart. So I was already kind of getting frustrated because I don't know how to deal with her crying a lot because it just brings back old memories. If you watch my how to cope with depression video, then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so she was crying a lot and I was frustrated, but you know, I was trying to make a good day because we were trying to do a family outing.
Right.
So we stopped at Walmart so James could buy an umbrella, and then we went in the store. He was like, do you want to go get snacks? I was like, no. Then he was like, well, we're going straight from Walmart to downtown to watch the parade. So then I said, okay, I'll just go with you in the store. So I guess I never really gave him an answer, but to me that was an answer of saying, yeah, let's get snacks. So we went in the store. Italy was still acting up. He got his umbrella. Then I ended up getting Italy, I'm making the story short. Then I ended up getting Italy some candy to calm her down. Then I asked him, did he still want to get snacks? And he said, what did you say?
I said, I thought you didn't want to get snacks.
He said, I thought you didn't want to get snacks. I thought he had an attitude with me when he said it, so I just walked away. I just turned around and walked away because I didn't want to have an argument with him. So I just walked away. I went and bought Italy some candy, and then we walked back to the car. Then we got to the parade. Now, mind you, James doesn't really do like outings like that. So, but with me, I like to do a lot of family stuff. So that's why we went to the parade, because of that. So when we went there, I was asking him where we're supposed to, you know, stand at and stuff, because I'm not from this area. I'm from North Carolina. So I'm asking him, he doesn't know, and so we just walked where everybody else was walking at. So then I was like, well, let's just stand right here. He says, let's walk down the street. So we walked down the street, but then he says, let's turn around and go back to where we was at. So in my head, I'm like, I just told you to stand right here where we was at. So I'm trying not to make a face or be upset with him because he didn't listen to me. So I made a face. I was like, you know, that was my face of me not trying to say nothing. But he got mad about it. And so we had a little arguments about it. But I feel like people was watching us, so I didn't want to have the argument in front of nobody, so I basically just walked away. But I think because I walked away and I didn't just tell him that I was trying to go to a dry spot, because it was raining today, it made things worse. So I literally walked around the corner and went up under the shade with me in Italy. And then he texted me and told me that he was walking back to the car. So then I didn't even read the text yet. He just told me that when he was walking by me. So then I was getting a little disappointed because I was like, dang, we're trying to do a family outing and you're going to the car. But then when he came back and he explained the whole part of him, like, me making my face or whatever, and I was like, well, I made that face because I wasn't trying to argue with you, but I understood his point of saying, like, I still made a face, but even still, like, I don't know, we still had a little altercation, but we still ended up staying. But
my recollection of events, right? So I'm gonna kind of start off before the events. So I get paid, you know, bi-weekly on Fridays, right? So paydays is always kind of like a hard time for me because I'm not rich. So, you know, I'm deciphering whether I should pay this or whether I should pay that, when to pay this, when to pay that. I mean, I'm good with handling money the way it needs to be handled, but I can handle it better. But you know, that's neither here nor there. But that's on my mind. But I felt like when I woke up this morning, I got paid yesterday. Bills is on my mind. Early this morning, I told her, you know, I'm paying bills, and that's kind of what I've been thinking about pretty much all day. And just the mental stress of that and the pressure, that's something that I've been handling, and that's really what's been on my mind.
You didn't tell me that.
I don't tell you a lot of stuff, but that's the background on that. But that's basically my day of what I've been doing. But from the outside looking in, I can see how, you know, me walking outside, me smoking, which definitely is something that I need to work on. But in between that, and I use the bathroom twice today. But even still,
I don't think nobody cares.
But even still, in the bathroom, that's literally, I'm on my phone and I'm calculating. But that's literally what's been on my mind all day. And the parade has been what you've been moving towards today. And I just had a lot more on my mind than just the parade. So today it was kind of like, you know, it was a build-up. It was like, James, get ready. James, come on. James, we're waiting on you. And I'm like, okay. All right, I know. Okay, get dressed. Okay. And it's just been kind of a push towards that while my mind is totally somewhere else. You know, but I take fault in that. I realize that I get too caught up with what's going on and what I need to do when I lose sight of what I really need to do. And that's keeping you happy.
Yeah, he's trying to make me cry.
I'm
on
not.
Camera.
I'm not.
He knows I'm very sensitive.
I'm not. But I do realize that. But I do have a problem expressing all of that. It's something that I feel like you should already know. You know? But you don't already know. I mean, you know, but you don't know to a certain extent. But I'm always overboard, so I think about it all the time. All the time. Every waking second, that's what I think about. Taking care of y'all and making sure that we are okay. I feel like one of the things is it all really built up to the Walmart situation. So we were sitting in the car, like she said, it was at Walmart. I had to go in and get an umbrella. But like I said, my mind is constantly ticking. Before we even went to Walmart, I looked up the Illumination parade, and it said that it's best to get the early bird special, $5 parking, be there. It starts at 7, but it's best to be there at 5. The traffic and the parking it starts to get congested around about 5. And when I looked down, it was already like 2:30, and I take long showers, at least an hour. At least an hour, and that's
more than that.
That's in the shower, but to get dressed, it takes even longer. So
another hour.
So I look down and I see that, okay, all right, it's best to be there by 5. It's already 2:30. An hour shower, 30 to 45 minutes getting dressed. We're already looking at.
And you cut your hair before you got in the shower.
Over 4 o'clock. Over 4 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, 4:15. So if I just hop in the shower, get ready, get dressed, already we're looking at like 4:15. But we still need to get an umbrella. We still need to go to the store. We still need to allot time for that. So I think it took about that long. I think it took until 4:15, and then we end up going to Walmart to get the umbrella. But we still haven't ate since this morning. So I'm like, going to the event, everything is going to be overpriced. It was overpriced. Do you know how much I paid for that Pepsi and that Sprite?
Mm-mm.
A canned soda, $2 a piece. $2 for a canned soda.
That was his peace treaty, y'all. He tried to come back over there with a soda.
I tried to swoop
I ain't want that soda.
with the Pepsi.
I ain't want it.
So, but I kind of took that as, the reason she was going in wasn't to get snacks. It was just because she didn't want Italy to go to sleep. And I understand that. So we ended up walking into Walmart, and when we walked into Walmart, I'm just walking, and I noticed that she isn't beside me. So I turn around and she's just walking way behind me, and I kind of took that. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of took that as you being mad.
And disclaimer: when we do have arguments or something, and we're out in public, I do that. I would just walk behind him instead of walking beside him, because I don't know, we're not connected at that point.
Yeah, but that's one of the things that made me mad. I mean, not necessarily mad, but it is fuel to the fire. Definitely fuel to the fire. If I'm already feeling some type of way, and you act some type of way, we're both just, it doesn't help. For me, it doesn't help. But it's the same for you. If you're feeling a certain type of way and I'm feeling the total opposite, every single little thing I do is fuel to the fire. Mm-hmm. And the same for me. If I'm feeling a certain type of way and you're feeling a certain type of way, every single little thing you do is fuel to the fire. It really is. And that's what happened then. That's the same thing that happened at the parade when we had that disagreement. And we were both adding fuel to both of our fires, but at the same time, this is one of the things that make relationships work. Talking things out and understanding. When we was in the car, we had the conversation, and you explained how you felt about me. You said that I made a face. I didn't know that I made a face. I didn't know that I made a face. It was literally, she said she didn't want snacks in the car. We walk into Walmart, I get the umbrella, and she says, okay, let's go get the snacks. And I'm like, you said you didn't want snacks. And she in the process of that, like, she said that I made a face and it made her feel, you know, some type of way. But I didn't know, you know. And then at the illumination parade, you definitely made a face.
I made my face intentionally.
About, okay, let's just stay here. And I wanted to find a better place. But yet, we walked off. I didn't find a better place. And you made a face like, you know, I told you.
I did.
You know, and that kind of made me mad. It definitely made me feel a certain type of way. And I took it a certain type of way just based off of her face. And then, you know, when I spoke to her about it, you know, she mentioned I make the same face in Walmart. You know, that was her face trying to not argue. And I kind of took it overboard because, you know, I felt that face was intentional.
It was.
You know, and I felt that my face wasn't intentional. But from both sides, the intention was the same. I didn't intend to make any face. I felt like I didn't. You know, she strongly felt a certain type of way and she didn't intend to make a face, but she did. Like I did. You know, and yeah, it definitely opened up to a matter of perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and respecting that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So, long story short, in relationships, you're gonna argue.
And, you know, he makes sure that he tells me how he feel. I make sure I tell him how he feel. And somewhere along the line, we end up coming to a conclusion about the whole thing and making sure that we're okay. And that's one big thing. We never want to leave anything unsettled. Even when we argue, which the last time he tried to do the opposite. But even when we do argue, I'd be like, you still better tell me good night, you love me. Whatever. You still better sleep on the phone with me, like when he's off working and stuff.
And I needed that because I'm a stubborn person. I'm extremely stubborn.
He is.
This is you signing off. Don't forget to click, like,
Comment.
subscribe, comment, share, support. What do you say? Peace.
Peace, love, and hair grease. You gotta do it. No. Bye, guys.
No.